Hello, I am Smash Pasta and welcome to the latest Snapshot video. So today we're going to be trying to get all of the new copper decoration blocks. So that includes the copper bars, the copper torch, the copper lanterns, and as a bonus we're going to find enough to make a copper golem and get him to sort that all out for us. So keep watching and hopefully we'll get all of that soon. Alright, first things first, I can see a village right there. Get a bed nice and early.
Yoink!
Oops. Oh, we've got some leather armour. It's not the best, but it's free, so we'll take that. Ah, some bread. Oh, look at this, that's fantastic. So we've got a bit more food, a bundle, which is lovely to have early on, a sword and a spare, some iron leggings and some spares, and a bit of obsidian. Not sure we're going to need the obsidian in this playthrough, but that's okay, we'll take it anyway. Oh, look at that. I see pumpkins. Sorry guys, but I'm going to need more food than I currently have, I think. We'll leave the black sheep alive. I'm something of a black sheep myself. Give me all of these. Maybe we'll make an army of copper golems. For those who don't know, you need to add a pumpkin to the top of a copper block, I believe, in order to make a copper golem. Oh, we've just found a pink sheep. I think there's a 1 in 625%, no, 1 in 625 chance for that to happen. So I'm going to take that as a good luck charm. Okay, here we go. This looks like a nice little hole where we might be able to find some copper. Oops, oh dear. Aha! I can see copper. Oh, I can also see a skeleton. That could spell trouble for us right now, so we're just going to take cover in here for a moment while we mine that copper and some stone around us. Let's get rid of this and replace it with this. We need coal. Whoop! Looks like we got company. Don't worry boys, I'm a professional.
Tango down.
He didn't know who he was messing with. Early game bow as well, look at that. Things are really going quite well. And finally, let's get this copper. First bit of copper, so let's try and make some copper torches. Ah, okay, so you can make copper nuggets now.
Yeah!
There we go, so we've got some copper torches. Now if we replace that, you can see that these emit a green light instead of the normal. I'll just place one here for comparison. The normal torch emits a sort of yellow light. The copper torch emits a green light. So this might be really nice for people who are trying to do more green themed builds. So maybe things that are a bit more spooky or things that involve a lot of lush scenery, that sort of thing. These will blend in nicely to plants and things like that. I know a lot of people get annoyed early on because they have to place yellow torches everywhere to prevent mobs from spawning, and they're just a bit of an eyesore, so maybe these green ones will be preferable to certain types of players. Now also with the copper nuggets, I'm going to assume that you do this in the same way as you make an iron lantern. So if we surround a copper torch, there we go, if we surround a copper torch with copper nuggets, we get a copper lantern. So if we place this, there we go. So again, that's emitting a nice green light. You can see the copper frame there. The frame will actually oxidize in the same way as copper blocks will. So over time, it will change color. So obviously you can wax it to prevent this in the same way as other copper items. But if you prefer the look of something a bit aged, if that goes well with your build, then that is an option for you. So pop that down, have a quick nap, and we'll carry on our adventure in the morning. Alright, good morning everyone. I can see we've got a creeper here to greet us. We got 1 arrow from that skeleton. This seems like a good time to completely miss with it. Deary me. It's alright though, I think we have it under control. Let's see if we can retrieve that arrow. Right, I think today we're going to find somewhere to set up shop, see if we can get a little bit more copper. And make a little house with and utilize some of the new copper lanterns and torches. These copper torches are functionally the same as normal torches, so if you prefer to make these than the yellow ones, you can use these and light your path. It's also worth noting that if you are playing with someone else, sometimes I've got confused trying to follow my torches and they're actually someone else is placing torches as well. So now you could both use different colour torches, and that way you're not going to get confused and get lost in caves as easily. Ah, nice big copper vein here. This might be enough. Whoa! It's also worth noting for those who haven't played the game in a while that you can now make tools out of copper as well, even further enhancing its early game usefulness. So a lot of people might struggle in certain spawns or seeds to get lots of iron early on, so they will be stuck using stone tools for a while. Now copper generates a lot more freely and often than iron does, and it also generates in much bigger veins, so keeping a stash of copper early game will mean that you're never running out of tools. Alright, now after that little caving session we have a load of copper, so a good amount of iron and a good amount of coal, so we're going to go ahead and find somewhere to build a base. Alright, I like the look of those cherry trees over there, so let's go and see if we can find somewhere to build on the top of that hill. Oh my gosh, another pink sheep! We are blessed, my friends, we are blessed. Oh, look at this, we've got a beehive here as well, which means we might be able to get some wax nice and early and actually stop our copper golems from stopping working, because if they oxidize too much, they actually turn into copper statues and will stop doing their job until they are waxed. Ooh, I can hear a bee coming. They're definitely around. Let's hope that doesn't spread too much down there. I think we're going to make a base in the edge of this hillside here, so I'm going to put up a little build chest, get rid of some of this stuff in my inventory while I'm building, and we'll get something made. Oh, hello. Make us some wax, please, sir. I think I'm going to make my way to that spruce there and gather a load of that to build with, because I enjoy building with spruce. So we're cutting down these trees, and I can tell that the copper tools do have just ever so slightly less mining speed than iron tools. However, some research suggests that they are more enchantable than even diamond tools. So what that means is you're more likely to put them in an enchanting table and get the rare enchantments, which is interesting. I'm not sure why it's been done that way, but there we go. Alright, so now we're going to make some copper chain. So for the copper chain you want some ingots in the middle, some nuggets at the top and the bottom, so essentially the same as iron chain, and there you go. So we've got some hanging copper lanterns as lighting in here. I know that the way I've organised them is questionable, but I never claimed to be the best builder in the world, but I personally think that they look quite good. Alright, so for the copper bars, they're going to be the same way that you make iron as well. Well, I actually really like the way that looks. I know that it's a very simple build, but I think it demonstrates really well how the copper gradient can just fit in really nicely, even though you wouldn't necessarily expect it to. There is actually just one thing left that we need to build, which I'm very excited about, so let's make some copper golems. Alright, here we go. Hello! My man. Alright, so now he's produced a copper chest all by himself, so I didn't actually realise they did that, but there we go. So we've got a bunch of stuff in this chest here. Hello, you're so cute, oh my god. So he's searching for something to do right now. So what we can do is, if we take half of this copper, put it in this copper chest. Oh, where'd that go? Put it in this copper chest, he'll actually go fetch it out of there. Yeah, that's it, he's having a look, he'll take it and he'll put it in this chest where he knows we've already got that stored. This is absolutely revolutionary for Minecraft, because what that means is all that time that you spend sorting out your inventory, if you just have some of these copper chests lying around, he'll come and do it for you. Hello! Oh my god, these guys are so cute. There we go, he's going to give him a hand now. Yeah. I love these guys so much. He's going to make vanilla Minecraft so much easier. Let's just give him some more stuff just because I'm really enjoying watching this. Alright, so that's going to be about it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember to check out my socials below. I do have a Discord below that you can join if you're interested as well. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.